I shepherd, I shall not want him make an eye like thou in a green pastures. Him let I beside still water them. Him restore I soul. Him let I in the path of righteousness for him name's sake. Yea! Though I rasta, I go walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I can't fear no evil. For thy rod and thy staff them comforted I and I. Uno prepare a table before I. In the presence of our enemy them. Uno anointed I head with uno oil. My cup runneth over. Surely, goodness and mercy. I go follow I. All the days of I life. Me I go dwell in the house of the Lord God. Jah. Kadama we groma be. Abaka shaka shaka shata shaka shaka I. Ababa janai I sata sata. Ruba ruba I of Ethiopia tanaka tanaka. Oh lekaya shook. Lot of Ethiopia. Oh lekot light by day. And liquid darkness by night. Abba shaka shaka, shaka shaka, bata baka shaka shaka I. How ma uso bolisa. I don't know what to. It was simply a four. Mauga so bolisa. I don't know what to. Akpe kaka, akpe siya. Mauga so bolisa. Awata you moye. Oh you waladong. Oh you waladong. Oh you waladong. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo, where we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, it will only be on one condition, to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. Again, here we are not neutral, never claim to be, because we are not. We have taken sides, the side of the truth. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country, the headquarters of the truth. And my name, Black Rasta. Now in every traditional African home there is a black pot, and each time this black pot sits on the fire there is something super sumptuous cooking. Ingredients of so many different types, shapes and sizes, aromas and even flavors. Put aside all their differences and relocate into the black pot, where they are subjected to some really good amount of heating. At the end of the day, they produce sumptuous food in all its palatability for the nourishment of the family in its whole entirety. That is what we literally do here. We pick up ideas from all walks of life. The creme de la creme we tease out after subjecting these ideas to some crucial forensic scrutiny. And then we use this for the development of our people, our continent, our land. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushodamo. And here we speak truth to power. It's the headquarters of the truth. It's the bedroom of the truth. This is the foundation of the truth. It is the address of the truth, the habitat of the truth. This is the land of the truth. We are live on Facebook. We are also live on YouTube. You can also find us on X, formerly called Twitter. Oh yes, find us on Instagram and on TikTok. We keep ticking and talking with the gracious, crucial hands of patriotism. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushodemo, and we are called the Black Empire Media. And the show is the Black Pot, aka Kukushodemo. And here we speak truth to power. Come here. Now, my brother, my sister, subscribe to the channel. Hit on the subscription button so that each time we are on, you'll be reminded to watch. We never take your time for granted. We never take you for granted. We consider you as family, and together we join hands to make our country, our continent a better place for generations yet to come. If you agree with this, say yes, Rasta. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonomo. And here we speak truth to power. Today we're beginning almost an hour later. I do apologize for this. Today we are packed as usual. Oh my God. Our apologies. Please subscribe to the channel. At the same time, share the broadcast so many more people can be part of this. At this point, I want to say thank you so much to our sponsors. Thanks so much to Tesori Doriente. And when we talk about Tesori, we are talking about that silky, soft, smooth ladder that will nourish your skin and take out every single blemish to make your skin glow and enriched. Turn every shower into a royal experience with Tesori Doriente. And when you use Tesori, which is a shower gel, Italian technology, African raw materials, combined, there is a super effect on your skin and your life. Walk out in confidence from your bath. Smell like the Garden of Eden. At the same time, nourish your skin. This is premium quality, most affordable. And it comes in so many different fragrances. Remember, they are not flavors. They are fragrances. My brother, my sister, we have the forest therapy, which is my personal favorite. I also love the oud, the royal oud. Maybe you want the karma. Maybe you want that special one, the Persian dream. Which one suits your skin? And which one smells what you want to smell? Keep the confidence 48 hours and beyond after just one shower. This is Tesori Doriente, proudly distributed in Ghana by Daddy Ash Limited. Please, for bulk purchases and inquiries, call Daddy Ash Limited on 0244 772599. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonomo, and here we speak truth to power. Now, if you're ready, let's get ready to rumble. Story number 1. Watch this. Kai. AKUFO's worst minister arrested. Awaits jail at last. Remember where you heard it first. Anytime we speak, the ears that matter hear this. Remember, a few weeks ago, we brought you that reportage. 2 worst Ghanaian ministers ever. And we spoke about one Richard Anane. How many of us remember Dr. Richard Anane? Now, Dr. Richard Anane, my brother, my sister, was a bald-headed doctor who disgraced the republic beyond repair. This is the guy. He was sent to go out on a mission, HIV/AIDS mission, by the AKUFO administration, the NPP. He was a well-respected man who had worked as a health minister and also as a minister of transport and beyond. He went out, my brother, my sister, on the ticket of Ghana to attend a certain summit on HIV/AIDS. And when he went, a young white woman approached him, seeking to also have the opportunity to come to Ghana and talk about HIV/AIDS and support the people of Ghana. He signed an arbitral contract as the minister in charge with the lady with no recourse to the Parliament House of Ghana. And it was in exchange for sex. He invited the girl into his hotel room and gave her hot doggy styles coupled with missionary and wheelbarrow. She got pregnant and gave birth to a son. This matter became huge in Ghana. In fact, at the time, it was so much investigated. And Raymond Archer, Capo di Tutti Capi, was the one who broke the news. His life was threatened every time he went to court or to Shiraj to go and testify. Macho men will be running around on motorbikes, well armed, ready to visit him with harm. But finally, this guy here had a certain level of punishment, if you may call it a punishment. My brother, my sister, that was how this guy disgraced Ghana, turned a whole HIV/AIDS summit into a sexcapade. Dash him away. We talked about him. We won't repeat it. Now, the next minister we talked about was Kweku Agyeman-Manu. My brother, my sister. And Kweku Agyeman-Manu, we spent so much time to talk about him because he was the most controversial minister ever in the history of the Republic. From 1957, when we gained independence, up to now, no minister has ever had controversies more than this guy here. To those who are seeing his face for the very first time, run the dossier and come here. This is the man we're talking about. Run the dossier. This is him. Now, Kweku Agyeman-Manu is a prominent Ghanaian politician and a chartered management accountant. And he played a significant role in Ghana's public financial management, better still mismanagement, and health care sectors. He was born on September 6, and I regret I was born in the same month of September as this guy. He was born in 1955 in Doma Hinkro, then in the Bono Ahafo region, now in the Bono region of Ghana. And he had his GCE O level in 1973, a year before I was born. And when he finished A level, I was only 1 year old in 1975. He had his Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Statistics from the University of Ghana from 1979 all the way to 1989, 10 solid years. And then he holds a management accountancy certification from the London School of Accountancy. So this is a man who has gone through the mill. Flip! This is him. He became a chartered management accountant and associate member in 1990. And look at his corporate dossier. Hey, before he went into full-time politics, he served as Director of Finance for Toyota Ghana Company Limited. And then Garmot Company Limited, he held the position of Director of Finance. MIM, in the BA, Timber Company, he worked as the Deputy Chief Accountant. Jesus have mercy. My brother, my sister, this is the man we are talking about. Kweku Agyeman-Manu, dash it away. Now, my brother, my sister, we told you why this man here is the worst minister Ghana has ever seen. And we brought facts and figures. We are going to look at some of the controversies. There's a video going around where he is seen bragging that all the noise we made about him as the worst minister, as the man with the most controversies, 1 year in the government of Mahama, nothing has happened to him. We shall go into it. But let's find out how much damage this guy here called Kweku Agyeman-Manu gave to us as a people. Ghana. Run the controversies. Watch this. Hey. Now, my brother, the most prominent is the Sputnik V vaccine procurement in 2021. Agyeman-Manu admitted to signing an agreement with a middleman by name Sheikh Ahmed Al Maktoum to procure 3.4 million doses of Sputnik V vaccine at $19 per dose. This was nearly double the factory price of $10 at the time. This minister decided to take Ghana through this. And when he was asked at the Parliament House, what did he say? His head was not working. At the time, the way people were dying, he couldn't think. 2, a parliamentary committee found the deal was signed without mandatory parliamentary approval or clearance from the Public Procurement Authority. That is the same thing. Listen, you would realize that this man was a champion of arbitral decisions. He made himself the God, the tin God that he wanted to be. He took decisions with no recourse to any superior. He was his almighty. That was what the parliament found out. Despite initial denials and the oath, that means he's a liar. And the oath, he swore with the Bible that he says he believes in, yet he lied. It was revealed that approximately 2.85 million American dollars, an equivalent of 16 million and over, had been paid to this so-called Sheikh Ahmed Al Maktoum, my brother, for vaccines that were never delivered. The money was later reportedly refunded. As to whether they did it or not, posterity would judge this government that ruled us for 8 solid years. Come here. Flip the page. Now, my brother, that is not all. Frontier Healthcare Services contract. Now, this controversial contract involved mandatory COVID-19 testing at Kotoka International Airport. We saw Nigerians complaining. The whole world complained when they came to the airport. They were forced to be tested. But how did it happen? Agyeman-Manu claimed during his vetting that the contract was awarded by the Presidential Task Force and did not report to him, despite his role as health minister. Can you imagine? Now, the COVID-19 fund mismanagement. In 2022, the Auditor General's report highlighted significant irregularities in pandemic spending, including 81.8 million paid for vaccines that were never delivered. And he signed contracts, my brother, my sister, for snake serum. And not once, twice, and even more, he gave that to a certain Indian company of his choice without any PPA approval, public procurement. He did it on his own, denying Ghanaians, legitimate Ghanaians, this much needed contracts. Flip the page. This is Kweku Agyeman-Manu. Hey, now, my brother, my sister, he's in trouble. Dash it away. And when we brought this, he saw the publication, the broadcast. Everybody was talking about it all over Ghana, that he is going down as the worst minister ever in the history of Ghana. The controversies were more than just necessary. Nana Addo went to the hometown of this guy in the BA, and he was making a joke out of the predicament of Ghanaians. So many Ghanaians who suffered because of this man's irresponsible behavior. My brother, my sister, and this man was seen in a video bragging. Maybe he didn't know cameras were around. Listen to what he said. Watch this.
I'm assuming phone kitchen Maria and KB and Kaheso best and be apokakra. Eti menye mobosa minsu ye binu ba atwa hwe awu mini jahayo ye be kina tum ye be ya ni sei afie twam mini jahayo na wiase so odi nokre ye nipa nyina ni ba ni be so ne awoye we da we nipa obetie bi na so amana kase wi ba so oti wi no da na wani pade chew no tie de chewa that's right biso ababi obeka wi no wonte ho asem da ntie be bibi ama afọ duru ba bi experience kakra me nyaaye jon meka bi a kire besem mo share radio for mo mfanko se MP no jon ono osan ye clear agent o wiska o sika se die ya do mama ni ma ya ye din wo register ma ye to aba no ye 45,000 wonte ni pa.
He was about to drop another bomb. We will follow up on the other issue. But for now, let's concentrate on the fact that he said that everybody in Ghana said he will be locked up with a new regime coming on. But the new regime is on. John Dramani Mahama and his people, over 1 year now, nobody has arrested him. And he's even daring journalists to take the message out. My brother, my sister, this is Kweku Agyeman-Manu. Born on September 6, 1955. He is not a young man. He's grown to a certain point. This guy here, he tested positive for COVID-19. At the time, it was all a very big mystery in Ghana. Listen attentively. And the news came out that he had tested positive. Instead of using it as an opportunity to dispel the fear, the unwanted fear about this disease, COVID-19, he denied and swore the Bible that he never had COVID-19. How can I get it? No. I protect myself. I wash my hands. I do this. My brother, my sister, yet he was in the hospital dying. It took Vim Lady, a journalist, a colleague, to come out and say it. And he granted an interview to Vim Lady and denied all the allegations. Only for the president of the republic, Nana Addo AKUFO, to come out a few days later to say that the man truly had COVID-19. So he is a man who hides behind the Bible and lies more than Satan. And we have seen them. The only difference between this guy and Ken Oforiatta is the fact that he doesn't wear white. The old men in our generation have disappointed us. In the past, you would have to look at the old man and learn from him. But these days, no. Arbitrary decisions, and they go about trying to defend the nonsense that they created. Well, having said this, the Minister for Government Communications, Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, granted an interview. And the interview he granted was in response to what this man said, that after 1 whole year, he was still walking free and nothing happened to him because of the truth with which he served the nation in what he said in that day. Watch this.
The Sputnik V vaccine case involving Kweku Agyeman-Manu. I noticed that he's been in the news engaging in bluster and claiming that nobody has touched him. That is not true. He was arrested, he was interrogated, questioned, and cautioned. There are 2 dockets in respect of him. The Sputnik V vaccine case and then the COVID-19 frontier case. So in the next few weeks, the Attorney General will be taken to court and he will charge him.
Agyeman-Manu, former finance,
so
former health minister.
The claim that he has not been charged is palpably false.
You say he was arrested?
He was arrested by NIB.
When?
Oh, that's a couple of months ago.
So this year, or we're talking about latter part of last year?
Latter part of last year, he was interrogated. He wrote a caution statement. The docket on him has been built, 2 of them, and then he will be taken to court very soon and charged with offenses relating to Sputnik V and then the COVID frontier.
As in what did the investigations establish that
I think that there are cases of causing financial loss to the state and what have you, and things that he did that violated the procurement laws and what have you.
So this relates to causing financial loss to the state?
Violation of the procurement laws and several other charges that the Attorney General will be preferring against him. So it is not true that he has not been touched and he is working a free man. He is by no means a free man. Of course, until he is convicted, his liberty to be granted him. He can go wherever he wants, but he is being dealt with by the appropriate security agencies.
Now, he wasn't detained, were arrested.
Of course, you'll be there for some time. Once they are done with you, they will release you. In fact, I mean, it hardly occurs that even people standing trial are kept in custody, unless under exceptional circumstances.
Felix Ofusukwachi. Now, before we came into the studio, I was at his ministry. And I decided to find out more about this issue. Run the doors here. My brother, my sister, was Agyeman-Manu arrested or not? March 2026, this month, this year. On the 10th of March 2026, Government Communications Minister Felix Kwachi Ofosu disclosed that Agyeman-Manu had been arrested and interrogated by the NIB. The Attorney General is expected to formally charge him in court in the coming weeks on 2 dockets, the Sputnik V case and the COVID-19 frontier case. Agyeman-Manu has previously maintained he acted in good faith due to the emergency of the pandemic and recently dismissed claims of intimidation, stating he is working freely and focused on his work. That's Shatta Wale. My brother, he was arrested about a year ago from when the John Dramani Mahama government came into power. And the NIB decided to interrogate him. And I can tell you on record that they have found, after investigations, so much rot during the tenure of this guy. In the coming days, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, the Zwarungu boy, Stamford lawyer, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene, and his deputy, Dr. Semsai, would be going to court on this man's case. And I am very excited. I have seen the docket. I have seen it in plain black and white. My brother, my sister, and it's heavy. It's heavier than the Encyclopedia Britannica. I am waiting patiently to see this guy dragged into jail where he supposedly belongs. After all this he has allegedly done to the people of Ghana, the lies he told us, blatant lies. An old man like this, lying like a little boy. My brother, my sister, he caused a heavy financial loss to the people of Ghana. He is one minister who has had the most controversies ever in the history of Ghana, not even Krobo Edusei. And I am glad that the authorities listen to us. When we started talking about this, many were those who thought we were just bringing to bear some kind of witch hunt. But my brother, my sister, I am glad that accountability is here. I am glad that probity is here. I am glad that the ears of the nation are here. I am glad that everything is working out according to plan. To Kweku Agyeman-Manu, after you, bring him here. Come here. Kweku Agyeman-Manu, rest in jail. You have been a bad minister, a lying minister. You didn't look at your age. You lied like a toddler. Right now, the chickens are coming home to roost. After you, Richard Anane is coming for a haircut. That's if he has any hair left on his head. Or else, my brother, my sister, I leave it here. I leave it here. No tears for you, sir. You were a bad minister, the worst minister this country has ever had. And if I had my own way, Nana Addo would join you in there so that you continue making your jokes that are not funny in there. Dash my way. Dash is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonemo. And thanks so much to the authorities. Thanks for listening to us. Thank you so much for bringing to bear accountability, probity, and justice. It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonemo. And here we speak truth to power. Story number 2. Watch this. Kai Dudo Kaya Jeme. Exclusive. More trouble as SêXCAPADE TAFO MP speaks at last. His name is Honorable Vincent Assafuah. Honorable Vincent Ekow Assafuah. He's a lawyer by profession. He's a politician by choice. And he is a deacon in church by religion. He loves the Bible. Yes. He is a man of God. My brother, my sister. Handsome. Brilliant. In fact, when you hear him talking in parliament, oh Jesus, you will think that this man was just born to do what he's doing. He speaks convincingly, whether he's doing propaganda or being patriotic, he articulates himself fluently. My brother, my sister, this is the MP for TAFO. He's an NPP MP. Do we all remember when this sticker issue came up? Remember when the late Samuel Abuaje, who crashed in an helicopter on the 6th of August last year, 2025, and died alongside 7 others. When that issue happened, and his wife, his widow, who he left behind, it came out that the family granted an interview to journalists in a press conference saying that there was a certain Kumasi MP who had been seen or caught or alleged to be sleeping with the dead man's wife, even when the man was alive. This Kumasi MP was sneaking in and having extramarital affairs with the woman. And TAFO MP was quick to ask why everybody was pointing a finger at him. And he drew the attention of the whole country to himself. Unfortunately for him, the baby looked so much like him. And the baby was also a subject of controversy. Up till now, they are in court trying to ascertain the paternity of this child. Before Vincent Assafuah could realize, the matter was blown out of proportion like a fire in the Hamatan. My brother, my sister, and we went underground, got all the information, and exonerated him right on this show. And he will never forget it. And we told you point blank that it was not him, but rather sticker. Sticker was the person that the family was referring to. Remember when we broke the news here? Remember where you first heard it? The headquarters of the truth, the home of exclusives. Correct? Now, my brother, another issue has come up. Hey! And we have all the exclusives. A certain young lady, a fancy lady, by name, oh my God, Lopez official, but her real name is Nana Abba, who is a social media influencer. My brother, my sister, social media influencer, very heavy and beautiful. My brother, my sister, Lopez official. Flip more photos. My brother, my sister, has come out to say, you know what? This man here called Assafuah hit me in my DM and told me that he liked me. We met and I loved him. And he took me to a restaurant where I sat and I was eating. I even took pictures. There she is eating. He was on a long call. And long story cut short, he paid for the meal. It cost 500 Ghana cedis. After that, he came and asked me to follow him to his house and spend the night with him. I loved the man. I had fallen in love with him. And I didn't want to sleep with him like that. Yes, I wanted to, but I wanted him to marry me too because I had fallen in love with him. Very handsome. In fact, his photos that you see online, the cameras are not doing justice to him. He's more handsome in person than in the photos. That's what she said in the video. And when she said she refused to go with him home, my brother, my sister, the NP became angry and decided not to answer her calls, no matter how much she pleaded with him, and she ended up blocking him. A few months later, according to her, 5 months later, this MP was married in a very beautiful marriage ceremony. And that's it. Heavy, beautiful, oh, nice, sweet. This is Vincent Assafuah sitting down like a king with his queen by his side. And you could just imagine what they were telling each other. Tonight, what position would be your favorite? And they say, my brother, they got married in a plush ceremony. All the way outside Accra. He didn't even tell me his friend. But I was happy for him. They went all the way to the BA and got married and celebrated it, my brother, my sister, all over. And everybody was happy for them. Oh my God. Even Napo was there. That guy who has no respect for Ghana, the minority speaker in parliament, was also there. Afenyo marking. And look at how they were dressed. So beautiful. And you know the other guy there, right? Oh yes, we all know him. His father was Boachi Matres. They call him something B. Is it Asabi? My God. That's him. My brother, my sister, the lady saw the pictures and got angry. Let's listen to her firsthand. I spoke with the lady. I spoke with the man. Remember where you are hearing that first from. Watch this.
This man was in my DM not long ago. I would say 5 months and put and buy it. And I come to TikTok today to realize that this man is married to another woman. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do. But this man was in my DM. This is evidence. When he tested me, I thought, oh, you know, I've been single for a long time. I've been complaining of being single for a long time. So he sent me a DM on Instagram. This is the evidence. In my head, I'm like, oh, finally, you know, I'm come to get to know a guy, and, you know, probably to lead to marriage. When he tested me in a way of being interested in me as a woman. And of course, I was interested in him because before a guy sends me a DM and I'll even reply to your DM, I go on your page, I go and look at your pictures, your videos. If I'm okay, I'll reply your DM. So I did look at his pictures, I did look at his videos. I want you guys to look at this video to the end. I know I'm a comic content creator. Most of the times I come here to crack jokes, say things for people to laugh, you know. I don't really talk about my personal life and what I'm going through, but at the way I am here because this is a man that months ago I was thinking, I went on a date with this man. I asked him, are you married? He said no. I asked him, do you have kids? Because the way I'm now, when you know, with his structure, I was doubting, you know, at least so I asked, do you have kids? He said no. I asked, are you married? He said no. Honestly, at first sight, this man, let me say something, okay, putting all this problem issue aside, this man, cameras doesn't do justice to him. When you see him in real life, he's a very nice man. Look, sometimes, DM or bar, no reply, it doesn't mean the lady is weak or a fool. Imagine if I continued a serious, intimate relationship with this man. And I say no, Beja Mesiho. Went on a beautiful date. It was nice. He paid the bill and all those kind of things. This is the DM. This is evidence that I met him. You can even see, he even asked me of the bill. I think, call date, no, it drew baby. He was like, he wants to answer an urgent call. So he left me at the restaurant and he went to stand outside for, I think, a long time. So I was inside the place eating, and when I ate finished, he texted me. He was like, how much is the bill? Let me pay. And I was like, oh, the bill is 500 cedis. You can even see from the chat. So we did meet up. We had beautiful conversations, and on that day, I thought, maybe a chale, you know, and chebia a warrior, you know, because I liked him, like dead serious.
She's brokenhearted. Long story cut short, she realized after 5 months that the same guy was married. But the truth is that Vincent Assafuah was truly not married. He was single, 34 years. Am I correct? That is Vincent Assafuah. We all remember when Baron met Lillian Kuma, the former wife of John Kuma. Remember when John Kuma passed on? She was also an issue of controversy. They met. The first month, they fell in love. The next month, they were already married. 2 months. So, it is not logic that even if Vincent had allowed himself, or if the lady had allowed herself, Vincent would have ditched her. It's possible to get married after 1 month, after 2 months, even after 1 day. We've seen marriages like that have worked. But the good thing is that the lady said she decided not to sleep with the man. He said, I should follow him home and pass the night with him. The way I loved him, I'd fallen in love with him. I didn't want us to start it on the note of sex. So I turned him down with so many excuses. I didn't know he was angry. And that was it. It ended there. 5 months later, he had a new bride. And I realized that he had been dating this woman even at the time that he asked me out. That again is possible. Once you're not married, you can date as many ladies as possible. Dating does not mean penetration. My brother, my sister. Now the young lady is brokenhearted, but she's happy that she didn't allow any penetration. But the news is all over the place, and we never talk about it unless we have the X factor, the exclusives. We decided to place a call to the MP. He didn't want to talk. He said, Blakk Rasta, I don't want to talk. But because of the respect I have for you, I can just say a few lines to you because I am angry. Why was he angry? He said his name was being torn into tatters by a lady he had never met. And as we were speaking, his lawyers had already written, signed, and sealed documents to take the young lady to court for defamation of character. Let's listen to him. And when we return, we spoke to the lady too. What did she say? Watch this.
Yes, so first and foremost, let me indicate that I have not dealt with anybody like that. What has been put out there is a sharp falsehood, palpable falsehood. It has nothing to do with the truth. I have not entered her DM. I have not had any exchanges of messages with her whatsoever. I don't know where she got those screenshots from. I had the opportunity to get to know of the issues yesterday evening because I have been driving for close to 6-7 hours. And so I decided to call some few friends to make sure that I get the phone number of the said lady. So what I decided to do was to place calls. I unfortunately did not get her number yesterday, but I got a number this morning. When I woke up, I saw that a friend of mine has sent the number to me. So I decided to call. When I called, there was no response. But I think she called back, but I was also in the mushroom. She followed up with a text saying that do I want to order something and who is this? And writing as if she doesn't even know the person that she's speaking to. So I introduced myself, this Honorable Vincent Ekow Assafuah. I've seen an unpleasant video. I wanted to speak to you about it respectfully, so if you have time, you should. Then she said, okay, please, can we talk? Or please, we can talk. So when the second message came from her, I was like, but this is the same person who says she has blocked me from everywhere. This is the same person who is saying that she has my number. She's been having conversations with me. So this is all not true. So clearly, after I had told my lawyers to find a way to issue a letter to get her to apologize and to sue her. I mean, I also saw that the video had already been deleted. I mean, in this day and age, people use social media as a stress reliever to also taint the image of people. And so I would want to put on record that it is not true. I think that there's something wrong with the lady, and this is absolutely what happened. This is absolutely what transpired. I've been busy, because of what happened on Saturday. I have just not been with my phone all the time. So it was only yesterday evening that I got to know. So as I said, it is not true. Nothing of the sort happened as to why the lady doesn't even know my number. Meanwhile, she claims that she's been chatting me and all that. I do not know where she got all this information from.
Right. Now, is that where it's going to end? Have you asked your lawyers to stop it once she has, apologized in a certain way or deleted the video? Would it end there?
Well, that would be in the realm of my lawyers as to how they will want to advise, so that you find a way to deal with it. But for now, I'll wait on them to see if they want us to proceed on anything. But of course, in the court of public opinion, where people may think that this is true, I'd want to assure them that this is not true. It is falsehood, palpable falsehood. It never happened anywhere. And it should be put into the trash.
Finally, this falsehood, supposed falsehood, has it affected your new marriage in any way?
Oh, not at all, not at all. I have a very strong woman. So it's not something that she thinks about at all.
Honorable Vincent Ekow Assafuah, TAFO NP. When I dealt with him on the sticker Samuel Abuaje wife issue, he was so plain with me and told me the truth 100%. So it made me love him the more. And when we followed the story, it was exactly the way he said it. But my brother, the fact that we have a good relationship does not mean we shouldn't listen to the other side. He is a mass servant, not a deacon, because he's a Catholic. And he went to the St. Hubert Seminary. So he is a man of a certain level of status in the society when it comes to spirituality and religion, supposedly. But Honorable said that the lady had pulled down the video. And when I checked, yes, it was gone. I could only find the video on the page of Ghana page. And a few other pages that had earlier picked the video. That's how come we still have the video. Thanks to Ghana page that picked it up earlier. But the lady had actually brought down the video. So I said, oh, Vincent is speaking the truth. She has actually pulled down the video. And then I realized that she had even offered an apology. Let's listen to the apology. And when we return, this is where the story is. We will break the internet. Watch this.
Those threatening to kill me in my DMs, with all due respect, I did a video yesterday. I've taken all the videos down. Sometimes things don't just go the way you want them to go. And maybe I just have to accept reality. I'm a very private person. This is the first time I have ever opened up about my private life. Maybe I should have just shut up and mind my own. Maybe I should have just swallowed everything in my stomach. Respect, let's go back to business, all right? Let's forget what I posted. Right now, let's go back to business. I'm on TikTok for business. If you want to buy beautiful jewelries, beautiful dresses, shop is located at Dansuman. Don't hesitate to visit the shop at Dansuman, all right? Feel free to DM me for your party dresses, boo-boo dresses, a whole lot of... I model in dresses. Just look on my beautiful page at Adibia Mashebia Ofilse Feno. DM me to place orders. They are all available. God bless you all. Let's all move forward. Let's forge ahead. Let's forget about what I posted.
So, the meal there cost 500 Ghana cedis. After that, follow me to my house and pass the night with me. She said no. And the MP allegedly got angry with her and stopped the communication. She got heartbroken and blocked the guy. 5 months later, the guy is married to a hot chick in a beautiful ceremony that turned heads left, right, and center. Now we spoke with the lady. She started by telling me, I don't want to speak. I don't want to speak. This matter, hey. But she told me things that shocked me. She said she was pressured to take out the video. She said that it was the same MP she met. The same MP who asked her to follow him to the house. And that a friend of the MP was the one who called on behalf of the MP, telling him to take down the video. And the pressure was becoming too much, and she feared for her life. For that matter, she decided to pull down the video in duress. Vincent Asifua says, this is the same number I've used all this while. I called you supposedly, and now you are not able to tell the number. The number is even going through, though you said you blocked it. When did you unblock me? Could that be the only number Vincent has? Was that the same number or a different number he used? So we asked the lady to send us the two numbers. For security reasons, we won't put them out. Who called the lady? We will pick up the number as well. And we're going to keep that and give to the security agencies to find the identities of these people. Who is speaking the truth? Who is lying? She said she wouldn't talk, but we always have a way of making them talk. And when they must talk to Black Empire Media. Watch this.
Apologized, like how?
The message is out there that you have apologized, that you made a mistake. It's not him.
It's him, but then I have to take the video down, and maybe I was just, I've received a lot of calls, so I've just taken the video down. Yeah.
Are you being threatened? Is anybody threatening you?
I think the best thing is to just, let me say, move on and not talk about it. Yeah, that's the best thing. So I've deleted it and, we're moving on, yeah.
Yes, he said he spoke with you this morning. He sent you a message and you responded.
Who sent me a message?
He said he called your number, he sent you a message, and you called him back, and all that. Is it true?
He sent a text message. I think probably he has two different numbers. The number I am used to, in which I text him on WhatsApp with, I have blocked that number. So he can't. I've actually blocked him on WhatsApp, TikTok, everywhere. So he texted with his other number, in which he said hello. I think he called first. I wasn't answering, so I called back, and I sell stuff. I sell dresses, and so I thought it's a customer that was even, trying to call to try and order for something. So I texted and said, "Oh, I saw your missed call. Do you want to order something?" And he said no. He doesn't want to order something. This is Honorable Vincent. So I got to believe then this is another number of his. And he told me he wanted to have a discussion with me concerning a video I did about him. So I was like, okay, no problem, he can call. But then the call never came through. But then I think somebody close to him also called me and told me to take the video down, and it wasn't really putting a good information. So I just deleted it, and out of respect of politics, and I just don't want to be in any danger or anything. So I just want to end this whole simple.
Okay, so I understand it now. So the person actually pleaded with you and said, please take it down, but not by force.
The person told me to delete it. The number even called me again to ensure I deleted, and I make sure I deleted it because I don't want to have any problems with anybody. So, I'm just trying to move on and do my own thing,
Nana Abba, a.k.a. Lopez Official. She says she puts up comic content. My brother, my sister, and she sells. She's a hustler. She's heartbroken as we speak. In fact, it was a lengthier communication. And she told me point blank, my brother, my sister, that now she will remain single because of what happened to her, at least for a bit more. And this is the lady. She's a hustler. That's Shatta Wale. My brother, my sister, Lopez official. Now, when I sent her a message, waiting to hear from her, because I was waiting for her to give me more information. Hey, I saw something. You know those kind of messages on WhatsApp that pop up, auto reply. Look at what I saw. And I will leave it there. Welcome to Lopez Business. For consultational talks or conversations not related to business I render, you kindly pay a fee of 300 Ghana cedis. So I can schedule time out of my business hours to communicate with you. Wanting to meet up for business related or personal, meeting fee cost 2,500 Ghana cedis. Momo. And the Momo number is there. Business purposes, deliveries are on Mondays and Saturdays. I post available items in my WhatsApp. Now, the interesting part is, if you want to meet me for business, but if it's personal, you will pay 300 Ghana cedis. And if you want to get deeply personal, so that I have to take hours off my business time and meet with you, that one is 2,500 Ghana cedis. I didn't want to read any meanings into that. Maybe Ghanaians are beginning to learn how to use time. This personal, what is it about? 2,500 Ghana cedis. That's about 200 American dollars. I will charge you, so we'll sit down and talk personal. To book me, to meet up with you for business or personal talks, the booking fee is 300 Ghana. And the Momo number is there. My brother, my sister, that's it. I will leave that to your judgment. But I see Nana Abba as a very hardworking young lady who wants to make it. She's creating content. She's selling clothing and all that. And if she meets a man as handsome as Vincent Ekow Assafuah, Honorable Member of Parliament for TAFO, then it's a dream come true event. And she would be heartbroken if this knight on the white horse doles away incognito. My brother, my sister, this is yet another exclusive from the port that is Blakk, from the empire that is equally Blakk, and from the man that is equally Blakk. It's the Blakk Port, aka Kukusho. And here we speak truth to power. When we return, we got more. Hey-ya! Hey-yo! Wayo!
just need a moment for yourself, a moment to slow down, feel the water, and let the day fade. Tesori is more than just a shower. It's a moment of pure calm, smooth, creamy, and relaxing. With forest therapy, Persian dream, royal oud, thalassotherapy, ikigai, fior di loto, and karma, all in convenient 500 milliliter bottles. There's a Tesori scent to fit every mood, every moment, every kind of you. Feel the lather on your skin, breathe in the aroma, let stress melt away and just enjoy the calm. You don't just feel clean, you feel refreshed, confident, and yourself. Tesori d'Oriente, luxury is a feeling. For bulk purchases, contact Daddy Ash Limited on 0244 772599.
Tesori d'Oriente.
Blackpot. Kuku show them.
It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo, and here we speak truth to power. It's Wednesday, and it's Fugu Day right here in Ghana. We are most excited to be with you, and I want to say thank you so much to our sponsors, and I'm talking about Millennium Insurance. Oh yes, when it comes to Millennium Insurance, oh my God, is the father of all insurance right here in Ghana. Is it a car accident you have? What kind of accident do you have? What kind of insurance cover do you want? Millennium Insurance is the insurance that represents you and truly covers you. Make sure you talk to Millennium Insurance. And in the coming days, we're going to have a bouquet of insurance packages for you. Thank you so much. This is the Black Pot. Our numbers are scrolling on the screen. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. We love you. We appreciate you. And maybe you have a story you want us to follow up on. We are more than excited to do that. And thanks so much to Tesori d'Oriente. Oh my God. Now, my brother, my sister, you must get this for your wife, your girlfriend. Listen. A little bit of this shower gel in the middle of your palm is so sexy and smells so good, you might think that you are Adam, sitting so close to your Eve in the Garden of Eden. It's so flowery. And every shower is always a royal journey. A little bit of that. Shake up the bath water, and it's a rich ladder of foam. It nourishes your skin and takes off all kinds of blemishes. And the fragrance will continue to be with you for 48 hours and beyond. Oh, and the good news is that he has so much different fragrances. Do you want the royal oud? Maybe you want the forest therapy or the Persian dream. Maybe you are looking for karma. Whatever your fragrance type is, you would find that in Tesori d'Oriente. It's an Italian technology and African raw materials. You can never go wrong with Tesori d'Oriente. It's premium quality, made most affordable. It's proudly distributed in Ghana by Daddy Ash Limited. Please call Daddy Ash Limited for bulk purchases and enquiries now on 0244 772599. It's Tesori d'Oriente, the longest lasting oriental fragrance on earth. Is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo. And here we speak truth to power. Story number 3. Watch this. Chief Imam declares March 29, Prophet Muhammad's funeral in WALEWALE. Now, the Chief Imam of the Republic of Ghana is the most honorable, most respected. Alhaj Usman Sharubutu. Hey, he's over 100 years old, very powerful and well respected amongst Muslims and even non-Muslims. He's a man of peace. When I grow, I would like to be like this man. This is Alhaj Osman Nu Sharubutu. Hey! Now, there is an imam in WALEWALE who is also so respected and revered in the area. My brother, my sister, they call him Yasin around the world. He is called the chief imam of WALEWALE. Is this powerful man here? His real name is Sheikh Alhaj Yasin Mustafa. Sheikh Alhaj Mustafa Yasin. That's him here. Yasin around the world. Powerful man of God. And this is a Malam who supports Dr. Alhaj Mahamudu Bawumia so much. The first time he went to Mecca, it was Alhaj Mahamudu Bawumia, who he comes from the same town with, WALEWALE, who sent him to Mecca. So he loves Bawumia. He prays for Bawumia. This is Bawumia's personal Malam, right there in WALEWALE. He's a man I love. My brother, my sister, all my life, I have never heard about Muslims coming together to bury the Prophet of Islam in a funeral. Better still, all my life, I have never heard that any Muslim group is organizing a funeral for the Prophet of Islam. He's a man so respected all over the world. And therefore, when I heard about the funeral, I told myself, wow, this might be an interesting thing. Let's find out if this is Islamic or un-Islamic. First and foremost, he spoke to the people of the Zongo in Hausa. What did he tell the people? Yasin around the world. Now, watch this.
Allah biya bukatan mu. Muna kira duniya duka. Ku zo Yasin State. Za mu yi makokin Rasulullah. Za mu yi addu'a mu ba juna. Allah ya karbi addu'a mu. Da ranar mu nan ranar makokin da za mu yi nan da ranar shi nan za mu yi addu'a. Za mu karanta Yasin mu ba juna 1,000 kenan. Allah ya biya kowa bukata. In kana niya insha Allah ka zo muna kira kowa da kowa musulmai maza da mata duka masoya Rasulullah masoya Annabi Rasulullah ko ya zo mu taro mu yi addu'a mu ba juna Allah ya biya mu duka bukata duniyan ga muna kira kowa da kowa in ka san kaman kana masoya Rasulullah ka zo muna kira kowa da kowa in kan baka da iya ka zo in zaka taimako da kudi mu yi addu'a ladan kan adaya ba matsala mun yi in ka tura muna kudi mu kara cikin addu'a insha Allah ya yi domin kowa Allah ya karbi kowa roke shi da iko Allah to muna kira kowa da kowa ya zo mu yi addu'an mu ba juna domin addu'an ga ba komai bane makoki Rasulullah za mu fara makoki Rasulullah insha Allah Allah yi muna katare Allah biya mu duka bukata Allah biya kowa bukata zongo duka muna kira kowa da kowa Ghana duka duniya duka Allah taimako masu taimako Allah ka biya bukatar su masu gyara Allah ka gyara bukatar su masu insha Allah wanda zai zo da kyau insha Allah muna jira ka muna roko Allah ya kawo ka lahiya in baka iya ba laifi ba masala ciki insha Allah domin in ka niya Allah bai cika baka iya amma in ka niya Allah ya cika ka zo masu Allah ya cika niyan su Allah bar su zo lahiya mu taro mu gyara juna Allah yi mu duka haka Allah biya kowa bukata Allah biya mu duka bukata Allah biya mu duka bukata Allah biya mu duka bukata Allah ba mu ranan nan mai albarka bi barkati rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ya rabbi Allah ya rabbi na wale ya rabbi Fatiha.
Sheikh Alhaj Mustafa Yasin, the chief imam of WALEWALE, powerful man. He has a huge following. Wherever he goes, the people follow him. He says, if you will be able to attend all over Ghana and beyond, come to WALEWALE for the funeral of the Holy Prophet of Islam, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. He's a multilingual sheikh, very learned in the Quran and Hadith. He spoke in English as well. For those who can't understand Hausa, watch this.
Yes. Well, announce it to the world all. Yes, around the world. I'm announcing to the world all. We want to celebrate Prophet Muhammad Rasulullah's funeral. We are going to celebrate Prophet Muhammad's funeral. And we are inviting the Muslims all. The Muslims, Muslimina wa Muslimat, ladies and gentlemen all. Malams, Shehus, Waliyay, Muna announce. To boldness will come, Kana, to witness Rasulullah. We are calling everybody in this world to come and witness Rasulullah funeral, and we'll pray to each other. That very day we'll read Yasin 1,000, and God accept our prayers and let us enjoy in this world, and God support us and protect us about the bad things and give us good things in this world. So we are now to the world all. That very day there's celebration. May God let everybody come and witness. Amen. That day is a 29th March. Now it's left 19 days. So we are calling Muslims all, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, all to come and witness the celebration of Prophet Muhammad. And witness it. We want to celebrate Prophet Muhammad's funeral. If you come, you can come, but if you're not, there's no problem. If you know you love Prophet Muhammad, you can come. We are calling the Prophet Muhammad lovers to come and witness. Inshallah, may God do that. Yes, around the world, yes, state. We want to do it there. May God support us and let us enjoy in the name of Yasin. Fatiha!
Fatiha! Naure! Sheikh Alhaj Mustafa Yasin. My brother, my sister, he said if you are not able to make it, no problem. Just send the money so prayers can be done for you. On the day, Yasin from the Quran, Suratul Yasin, would be recited 1,000 times. And God would listen to every prayer on the day. There will be a big funeral. The whole world is invited to WALEWALE to participate in this funeral. If you are a lover of the Prophet of Islam, make sure you attend. Now, again, this is the first time I'm hearing of a funeral of the Prophet of Islam. Is it Islamic? Is it un-Islamic? But Yasin around the world has made it clear in another version in the Gbani, which we won't play because of time constraints, that whoever says is un-Islamic, come with the Quran and come with the Hadith, and he will prove you wrong. And this is a very knowledgeable Islamic scholar. He's a sheikh, Ya Al-Hajj, Mustafa Yasin, and his following is huge. Are you going for the funeral? It's on the 29th. If you can't go, no problem. You can send sadaqah, money, so that Sheikh will gather the group and will pray for you. We will find time, send our cameras there, and see what happens there for Black Empire Media. In the interim, we wish all those who are going for the funeral all the very best. And we hope that the police would also be there to make sure that there is no stampede, because the lovers of the prophet are so many. Dash it away. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo. And here we speak truth to power. When we return, we have a final story. Hey-ya! Hey-yo! Why-oy!
Blackpot. Coco show, man.
It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo. And here we speak truth to power. Please subscribe to the channel. This is the home of exclusives. Hit on the notification bell so that each time we are on, you will be reminded to watch. Above all, please share the broadcast and recommend us to family and friends and beyond. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you and we love you. Your business will do so well on this show. And you know that. That is why you must pick up our numbers and do business with us. Okay? And above all, if you have a story you want us to follow up on, we are most excited to do that. And it's at no cost to you. We pick up all the costs and we are happy to do that. Our excitement is in revealing the truth, the authentic truth, absolutely, is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo. And here we speak truth to power. Story number 4. Watch this. Samini drags Shatta Wale to court over defamation. Question mark at the end, please. Samini drags Shatta Wale to court over defamation. Thank you. Emmanuel Alidu Andrew Sangmane was born in 1981, December. He's a Christmas boy. He was born within the Christmas. And my brother, my sister, he's one of the most respected artists in Ghana. Dancehall, reggae, anything, this guy can deal with it. And when he's on stage performing, he's like a lion. He doesn't exude too much energy, but the little move he makes skillfully is almost like he's exploding. And people enjoy watching him. He has a voice that comes like thunder. And that same thunderous voice can be silky when the ladies are in their bikinis around the beaches and watching him perform. He sings for the ladies. There was a time he was known as the ladies' man. And in one of his songs, he said, all the ladies should come to Daddy. This is Emmanuel, Alidu, Andrew, Samini. He was a king chief in his hometown, Dagati. At a point, he was the MTN ambassador. My brother, my sister, and he's been ambassador upon ambassador for years running. His lowest point probably was when he decided to go political. For him, it was never a low point for him. But to a lot of his fans, it was a low point. My brother, my sister, we will continue to love Emmanuel, Alidu, Andrew, Samini, no matter what. My brother, my sister, and this gentleman here, there's one thing about him that is so sweet. He's told himself that it's music he will do till the end of time. He's won a number of awards. One case that we will never forget was when he and Shatta Wale had a certain big beef. And you know who Shatta Wale is, right? A very huge beef. My brother, my sister. And I remember Shatta Wale wasn't too well around that time. He was brought from the hospital for a certain concert. Right there at the Accra Sports Stadium. I was there. And the whole stadium, everybody could tell, was filled with the fans of Shatta Wale. And when Samini's name was announced, the boos, I've never heard so many people boo an artist like I saw that day. I almost walked to Samini to tell him, Samini, come another day. Because I saw some people looking around to pick up anything that they could fling at him on stage, and I feared for his life. But the energy with which I saw him warming backstage to come on stage and perform, I couldn't go to him. And when the band started playing, we couldn't even hear the band. It was the boos we're hearing. Why, away! Away! Back, away! And then he shouted, Yagayoy! Boy! And the place went quiet for a while. And the noise increased tenfold. My God. He came on stage, started to sing. The boos increased over and over. After about the third song, those I saw holding their shirts, ready to throw at him, and some other things we can't mention, they started waving the shirts. Bigly wo nana, bigly wo nana. They were all singing and dancing. And the interesting part, Samini pushed the mic to them, and they were singing his songs they had forgotten entirely that they wanted to hurt him. That day, he gained every iota of respect inside me for him as a true artist. I couldn't believe it. My brother, my sister, he and Shatta Wale have been at each other's neck. And it's been terrific. There was a time, every single interview that Shatta Wale granted, in the days he was called Bandana, he spoke against Samini. On my show on Hits FM, Bandana said that Samini was a sellout and that he had been traveling around the world and he never brought him a gift. And years later, Samini's former manager, Tony Pan, remembered this. When we met, he said, do you remember that Bandana came on your show and this was what he said some about 17 years back? And I said, hey, you have the memory of an elephant. You remember that? In fact, he made songs dissing Samini. And Samini never responded. Because at the time, Samini was a corporate artist. MTN, Guinness, that. These were the people he was flexing with. And Shatta Wale, then Bandana, was in the ghetto. He didn't want to descend from the corporate horse and come all the way to the ghetto camel. Now, he ignored him, but he kept telling stories. How Shatta Wale, how Samini was blocking him from shows, and how he hated him, how he was telling sponsors not to sponsor him, and all that. He told the story, and he was so serious about it. It came out that they were all lies. How do we know? Shatta himself came out and said that, oh, you know what? They were all lies. I was only saying those things to get the attention that I needed. And Samini was not ready to give me that attention. It hurt me. So I had to push him to try and get him to talk so that me too, my name would come out. So I told more and more lies. If there's any time I've heard Bandana, aka Shatta Wale, say that he told lies, then that was the only time. Because this guy hardly tells lies. Samini has been angry. They have collaborated and made a song. My brother. But the song went nowhere. Samini is angry. And what I'm hearing in the background, I will tell you after this. Watch this.
Shatta Wale betina UTV ebe kan say in sema o ka fa me ho those times ni na oboa na sebe or the pedin agi keke. Te na me do court na me ka say e call for defamation of character my ebony. So with me be gina ho ka che Ghana for say Samini ne se me yemfa won two shows so Samini ne se yen yi won film over the concept no so Samini ne ka che nkrofo say do two shows so no mbobiem ommo any ade not years down the line why ya be gidin ewie na why okay no abetina UTV say oh na me boa na me di agro. Oh yes, I didn't in Ghana media. I'm fat and no, I'm fantastic. Yes, I said, na guy, can muntiu or see guy in some more kafan hunting and then you know, correct. Even the I1 case, okay. Sometimes na I1 any bulldog, or more problem. I'm a bulldog, I catch it. Organizers need to say, we're promising a bar where the one say, I1 and boss our show. We know you bulldog, I promise. And saying, Shatta Wale betina UTV, ever can say. In some more kafa those times in na oboa na sebe or the pedin agi keke. Te na me do court na me ka say call for defamation of character my ebony. So with me be gina ho ka che Ghana for say Samini ne se me yemfa won two shows so Samini ne se yen yi won film over the concept no so Samini ne ka che nkrofo say do two shows so no mbobiem ommo any ade not years down the line why ya be gidin ewie na why okay no abetina UTV say oh na me boa na me di agro. Oh yes, I didn't in Ghana media. I'm fat and no, I'm fantastic. Yes,
Emmanuel Ali do Andrew Sangmane, and you could tell from within him that he was angry. But after Shatta Wale became Shatta Wale after Bandana, and he had made a name, he started to respond to him, boot for boot, song after song. Now, he had realized that there was a certain pedigree. Information reaching me has said that lawyers are putting together files and documents. Samini is not happy. Samini is going straight to the court. Will Samini go? And Samini is bent on going there because he feels that Shatta Wale used him undeservingly, unethically to rise to wherever he is. According to him, He never did anything wrong to Shatta Wale. But he kept demeaning his brand, looking down on his brand, and getting the youth to fight against him to the point of even booing him on stage. He spoke with Abeku Santana on a tour. And you could see that Emmanuel Alidu Andrew Samini is bleeding. Would he end up in court? As we are hearing, don't be surprised. And remember where you are hearing it first from. When the documents finally come out, what will Shatta Wale say? Or would he just pick up a phone and tell Shatta Wale, you know what? Shatta Wale would pick up a phone and call Samini and say, you know what, boss, it's in the past. Let's put this away. Let's collaborate. Let's see how we can support each other in these times. Tell me what I can do, in fact, to wipe off or to compensate you for all these things that I did. Is Shatta Wale going to say that? Yes, he can say it. The Shatta Wale that I know can pick up a phone and call Samini and say, Bosu, he calls him Dada, 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 Dada. Though he's older than him, it's out of respect. Dada, shall I hear the interview where you do? Where I hear say you want to go court. You know, say this thing no be court matter. Me, you know, say me, I dey admire you from long time. For that matter, anything where me I go fit do compensate you or make we all move up together and make money. I beg, I'm ready to do it. Make I just tell you, say I be sorry for the thing where happen. I'm sure Samini will say, boy, come, let's have a calabash of pito. And that probably might end these several years of rancor and bitterness. It's clear that Samini is bitter. Very bitter. Is this going to be the final smoking pipe that is going to be puffed at by the two? Would it matter now? Is the rivalry still as hot as it was in the days? Would it matter now that they make peace? At least for posterity's sake. It's relevant, isn't it? It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo. And here, we speak truth to power. I want to say thank you. I want to say I appreciate you. I thank you for all the love. And we thank you for making us number one. This is the biggest online TV show on patriotism and Pan-Africanism. Our numbers are scrolling on the screen. We are called Black Empire Media. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. Maybe you have a story you want us to follow up on. And there are many people here who have not subscribed yet. Please, 1 second, click on the subscription button and you are okay. I want to say thank you. Now let's look at your comments. Send them via YouTube and let them also come via Facebook. I'm ready to read them, okay? Ben Azu says it's time. Abena Sela says fire. Godwin Mauduji Agbeba Fle says move of fire. Say do Isaka says what's up Rasta. Famous Mark says the cuckoo show them all. All right. Owusu answer says good evening Black Rasta. I'm watching you live from Abu Dhabi. Come here Black. That shit out. Cuckoo show them all. Watch this. Looking in the eyes. This is the Black Pot. My brother, my sister. We speak truth to power. Please read my messages, Black Rasta. Every day, I watch you, but you don't read my messages. I beg you, read. I'm happy we are reading your message today. We have a number of messages coming in. It's not intentional, but we still go back and read all messages. Those we have to respond to, we do. Okay? So, please don't feel alienated. All right? Patawa says, hello, Black Rasta. Gifted Tyrant Sise says, radical patriot. Suleimana Jaguar says, nice to hear you, please. Mami Mary says, hello, Black Rasta. I always can't wait to listen to you. AKA Kukushonemo. Gifted Tyrant Sise says, yes, Rasta. Fuos Obi Omoto says, good evening, Black Rasta. God bless you, bro. Gifted Tyrant Sise says, Where are you? His Honorable Ras Mubarak. He's around. Ras Mubarak is here. He just came back from a trip around Africa, fighting for the borderless Africa. Then Bawa Uwa says, Blackport, Akadayo Zurai says, oh, Italy will tell you, finalmente, that's finally, Black Rasta is here. But Black, do you know because of me, a lot of my friends started following you? Anytime I put some of your videos on my status, some of them comment, and we argue with some of your talks. Anyway, keep the fire. Thank you so much, Akana Izure. Finalmente, you have been able to bring so many people here. We thank you, we appreciate you. And everyone here, how many people are you bringing to the family? The headquarters of the truths. Kamshina Zaid says, Black Rasta, more fire. More comments coming in via Facebook and also via YouTube. Okay? We have Kwame Kwashe says, Black Rasta, come here. This is the Mecca of the truth. Dash it away. Nimanche Lagaden says, he is here. He is here. The only Black on radio airwaves. Thank you. Osai Beidu says, come here. The Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukusho powers. Kwame Kwashe says, Black Rasta, may the spirits of our ancestors continue to protect you and the team and all the patrons of truth who are gathered here. Nana Ogum Powers says, my greetings to spiritual president Nana Ubidiaba. More comments? Joel Emmanuel says, how's this an issue? Which one? Let's know. Frida Yaboa says, I would be one in millions amongst Ghanaians who will celebrate when Agyeman-Manu is jailed. Anyway, Black, please check my PDF letter I sent you. PDF letter. Did you send that to Black Empire Media, the numbers here? Yes, because yesterday when the messages were brought, I didn't see that. So when we close, we'll go and check the messages again and we'll look at that, okay? Please, sorry about the delay. Kingsley Kojo says, political chief imam. Godfred Kwashi Geja says, I am doing the listening in Dubai, UAE, the best. Thank you so much. Dennis McCarthy, I hope you guys in UAE are okay and safe. Frida Yabua says, I would be one in millions, okay? And then John Dogbe says, okay. Michael Nuwachi says, this Malam don't look okay to me. Which Malam? Which one? You mean the WALEWALE chief imam? Or who? Henry Atia says, Black, are you going to where? Oh, the funeral. Oh yes, our cameras will be there. Of course. So that we can bring you more information. More comments coming in. Yakub Y.A. Fari says, Subhanallah. This is what the Sunnah fighting. This is huge bidah. Zion Genesis says he's listening. Ramahan says, is he going to do a dua? Understandably. But the funeral of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, no, I've never heard such. Well, he says, those who don't believe in the funeral, they should come. He will prove to them Quranically and using the hadiths. Okay? Mary Leon says, funeral? Yes, you heard him right. He said funeral. Frida Yabua says, I will be one in a million. Okay, I think we looked at that. Emmanuel Ania says, Black, I wish you would ignore stories that have to do with people's bedroom lives. Which one was that? Which you talking about the MP story? Or that's somebody's bedroom life? Are you sure? Well, it is going on. Okay? It's in the public space. My brother, my sister, and I think that you deserve to know the truth. Isn't it? All right. Anyway, you've made a comment. So what do other people think? And then Asante AK says, watching live from Amsterdam. Emily Nola says, me, I even think the lady is a sister. They look alike and they plan to do this on social media. Emmanuel Anane says, Blakk, leave these social media rants to the little journalists. Your platform is too big to discuss this issue about Vincent. Are you sure? When we talked about the DNA issue, was it a little case? When we talked about the Apostle General issue, was it a little issue? Anyway, it's your platform, so you let us know what you think. Okay? So Wafasian says, it doesn't seem like she's lying. She's saying the truth. Elizabeth Kwashi says, more comments coming in. All right? More comments coming in. Abubakar Osmanu says, Blakk, please help us to unravel the truth from the family of the late Gamanye. The day Amaiduru has still not been buried, as was purported to have been buried somewhere in AKUFO regime. Of course, I mean, we are following up that story and we'll be able to bring that up, okay? No problem. And then Wilson, Abeku Wilson, says, waste of time. People are looking for jobs and you waste time on people's private lives. It looks like a number of people here don't really see that story as worth it, right? Let me know. It's not worth it? We shouldn't have gone into it? Private life. Okay. All right. Emily Nola says, can you please speak about Ghana and leave these useless people? Okay. And then Emily Nola says, we don't need this here. Okay. Something has been blocked out. Okay. I'm sure somebody was ranting and saying some things there. So MCR decided not to show that. Okay. And then Rudolph Basigiem says, the next man that will approach you and you love him, you will not waste time. Not every has time. Okay. The next man that will approach you. All right. Emily Noah says, of course, he's stealing the money down for his children, and his children would one day be telling us our fathers are lazy. Henry Kumasenu says, Blakk Rasta, all these arrests are not going anywhere. Corruption fight in Ghana is just a tickle in the armpit. Okay, just political armpits. Citizens in Ghana will not forgive JDM on this. Henry Kumasino is back. He says, greetings from Cincinnati, Ohio. Thank you. Amato Michael says, they know swearing on the Bible. They tell 1,000 lies and nothing would happen to them. Amato Michael. Emily Nola says, hey, Kumasino, we don't blame this government for not jailing them. We will go after the judges. This is this is sounding like a threat. Emily Noah, be careful, okay? Just say that it should be on the conscience of whoever is supposed to do the work, okay? Kwamina Adebi says, want to know the situation of Mr. Kenuforiata's extradition case. They are yet to go to court, okay? So we'll bring you more stories, okay? No problem at all. More comments coming in, all right? I want to say thank you. We appreciate you and we love you, okay? Charlotte Agbeka says, NDC keeps bringing out scandals, but we don't see any accountability. They should spare our ears. Ameto Michael says, our politicians should stop swearing on the Bible, and the best place is Nogupo so that they can face real accountability. Emily Nola says, you can see the arrogance since he was a child. Which one? Who? Let us know. Henry Atia says, Blakk, I saw the IGP welcoming the Black Maria team from the Northern region with confidence and high spirit. I was very impressed to see that. Thank you. Emily Nola says, seriously? And then Sonda Oliver says, hi, Blakk Rasta. What has happened to Shatta Wale's lawsuit against you? It's a question for the gods. Emmanuel Ania says, I can boldly say that the Ash has one of the best edifices in Ghana. When you enter their compound, you would instantly wish to stay there forever. Wow. So please, go to Daddy Ash and see things for yourself. And make sure you get the shower gel, Italian technology, African raw materials, and it's called Tesori d'Oriente. All right? Emily Nola says most of them have been going to Iyoko secretly. Yes, it's true. Once you are not hearing about that, it doesn't mean that work is not going on. Iyoko is calling them one after the other. Look, even this health minister, former health minister, was arrested and it was not in the news. So you see that work is ongoing. The IGP should take the same confidence to take on the MP who slapped the policeman, please, Henrietta. Yeah, we are following up that. Maybe tomorrow we'll do that story, okay? More comments coming in, all right? More comments. And comments are coming in from YouTube and also on Facebook. Yeah. Samuel A.O. Sunday Adedeku said, please, Blakk, try and link up Farouk Al-Wahab with the president because that guy knows so much. Please try and hold interviews with him one of these days. Okay, I hear you. Interviews, yes. I can. That's in my power. Akowia said, dash it away. Rap Thunder says, legendary. You don't repeat because anytime you repeat something, it will be in a different style. We always learn a lot from you. God bless you. Guide and protect you for the nation and for us. Salute of patriotism. We love you. Henrietta says, hi, Blakk. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Samuel A.O. Sunday Adedekun says, please try to find out how it will cost to build a refinery. How much it will cost, right? How much it will cost to build a refinery. In fact, I want to build one for the country so we can refine our own crude oil. Oh, Samuel, I didn't know you were this rich. Please take our numbers quickly. Very fast. Tell us. This is Samuel Sunday Adedekun. Sunday Adedekun. Okay? Samuel Sunday Adedekun. And then we will follow it up. Okay? It's a good idea. Even if you were joking, you have a good idea. A good mind for Ghana. Rap Thunder says, legendary, please, can you be doing some small interviews here in the Blackport too? All the time. Yeah, we do interviews. We play you interviews. I'm sure you're talking about a podcast. We have a segment, a podcast segment coming out on another platform. And you will see that very soon. Okay? Very soon. We are almost done. Okay? So, Regina Adole. Hey, Regina, how are you doing? He can think to build a hospital in this town. Emily Nola says, these same people will turn around blaming President Mahama that he's sacking Ghanaians from work. Meanwhile, during their time, they were giving work to outsiders. See that? Yes. Okay. We'll take 2 more comments and we'll be done for the day. Send them via YouTube. Let them also come via Facebook. All right? And then Gold Digger is excited. Ras Kofi Moon says, what about Chairman Woon to me? Yes, he went to court today. You didn't hear it? Yes, I think on the 26th of March, the whole thing will come to an end. Final judgment. Those who said nothing would happen, 26. Nikolai says, anything MPP is very dangerous. They can cause loss of damage. Dagajifa Do says, men are wicked. The country is not safe for the vulnerables. Dominic says, I am not a fan. But that MP, but this lady is nothing but a shameful gold digger. Nilate says, the lady has been threatened and she is scared. This is what they did to Sewa Bruni. Okay, Stella Kwe says, let's go. Daga Jifado says, Abna Koko. Della Hammond says, politicians. Who knows? Maybe he has given them money. Dominic says, gold digger. Ras Kofi Sun Moon says, exclusive interviews today. Then, Obuaba Kwesi Weredu says, Dominic, I totally agree with you, bro. Matthew Akedog says, it looks like there are too many gold diggers in Ghana now. Combat BBA says, I am watching you live in China. You are the best in our days. Thank you for your patriotism for our beloved nation, Ghana. Thank you, Combat BBA. We love you. And then, Ras Kofi Oko Sunmun says, Kukusheudemo Efo Yesuto says, Ashanti Batalza. Yo. We have Pakwesi also PSA. I think he can't do the work or is somewhere compromised? Who? Ni Odate Mill says, Blakk, I'm sorry, but Vincent doesn't speak convincingly. Okay? Papa Lofty says, fire. Ras Okoko Fisun Moon says, it's late. Come here. Ni Odate Mill says, his name is Nana B. Yes. Nana B. His stomach like cocoa bag. Cocoa bag. Yo. Ni Odate Mill says, Blakk, we must put pressure on the judiciary. They are too slow. The AG is doing a great job. Bella Hammond says, our problem is the judiciary. Isa Kasedu says, AG is very slow, but the prosecution. What's going on in Ghana? We see also PAC says, I think the NDC government is very lenient on the issues of corruption involving past and current officials. Are you sure? President John Dramani Mahama must act fast on corruption because that's what some of us look up to, aside his tremendous performance. Okay? Owusu says we need to start killing those people who are stealing from public purse. I'm sure you wanted to say purse. Change Ghana constitution. I think you were trying to say execute people, right? To execute. Well, we've moved away from capital punishment. And I think that there are other forms of punishment we can put people to, and that will help the nation grow rather than executing people and throwing them away. Okay? Dobby Usman says, good evening, Blakk Rasta. That is why I don't trust politicians, because it's scratch my back and I also scratch your back. The Ghanaian law is always dealing with poor citizens who have nobody to defend them. Which story are you commenting on? Pakwesi Owusu PAC says, I'm late today, but still, Blackport is on fire. Right? Well, so just look at the, what's he saying? Kojo Fiagbe says, Blakk, your brother, the AG, is failing Ghanaians. Talk about them. Are you sure? How is the AG failing Ghanaians? When people are going to court every now and then, Wuntumi's case is going to end on the 26th, and other ones coming up. How has he failed? Let's know. They are failing the government of John Dramani Mahama big time. Hilson Fillmore says, Rasta. King Faisal says, we are waiting to hear the exclusive. Mr. Blakk Rasta. More fire. Thank you. We brought you the exclusives. Okay? John Owusu Wati says, great work. Done. Blakk. Pate Stevenson 7 says, good evening, Blakk Rasta. The Black Pot is on fire. More fire. Okay? We love you and we appreciate you. Okay? If your comments have not been read, please don't be angry. Please. We are still going to read the messages and respond to you if we have to respond. In the interim, we want to thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't leave without subscribing to the channel. This has been the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. And I have my beautiful Wednesday fugu. Are you wearing yours? It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. Hey-ya! Hey-yo! Why-yo!